Hi guys, it's Carlos, the Ultimate Fitness Training with
Ben
at Ask the Trainer Show, and today we've got some questions that Ben is going to ask me, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Ben?
Okay, so Happy New Year to everyone. Have you got any New Year's resolutions?
That's a really good question. I have from a training point of view. Yeah, I do. I do have, but I can't tell them, can I? I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, I do have New Year's resolutions. I've got a lot of basically goals that I need to achieve. So what I tend to do, I tend to basically have a 3-month, a 6-month, and a year sort of goal, which is micro, macro, meso development. So I tend to do that. That's the best way I find in order to become my greatest version.
Okay. As it's New Year, people want to start the gym and all that. A lot of new people want to try and find their goals the first couple of weeks to see where they're set. So what's the best advice you can get for setting new goals for a new gym person?
Setting new goals. Well, the best advice in terms of in terms of how to set goals. How to set goals, okay. Yeah, set goals, the best way to do is, especially if you just came to the gym as a beginner, it's very important for you to just make sure you set goals that are realistic. Like, I don't know if you guys know about SMART goals. It's all about making sure that the goal is achievable. Otherwise, and it's obviously time bound, and how long is it going to take for you to actually achieve that goal? But it's a realistic goal. Say for a beginner, if you just come as a beginner to the gym, running a marathon every day, it's going to be very unrealistic. Now, but maybe you run 1K or maybe walk 1K a day, and then next week maybe 1.5, the week after 3, and then move on until you get to desired goal, which could be to do 10K at the end of 3 months. That could be a realistic goal. However, a lot of people, what they tend to do, is the fashionable of, it's New Year's, new resolutions, but what they tend to do, they get all pumped up and all enthusiastic because they may be seeing a video or someone that motivated them. It may even be us trying to motivate you guys, but what it is literally motivation never lasts. Is good habits with motivation and great desire to achieve those goals last. Because anyone can get motivated within a minute or two, but how long is that motivation going to last? What you like when you get up in the morning? Do you get up in the morning without motivation? Or do you get up thinking, oh shit, it's another day? Now think to yourself, if you get up in the morning with great motivation, that means it's an habit, okay? I'll give you an example. Now this is something I actually do every single day. That's part of my rituals, that's part of my goals. I get up in the morning, the first thing I do, I look at the list of goals I've achieved. And look for the list of the goals I need to achieve. Meaning one pumps me up with the amount of encouragement thing, I've achieved that, and the other one pumps me up with what I have to achieve. So if you like, that's almost like the carrot and the stick, thinking I don't want to lose those goals that I've achieved, meaning, say for instance, if I've achieved a body sort of physique that I like, I look in the mirror and think, I've achieved that, so in order for me to keep that, I need to carry on doing what I'm doing, and if I want to achieve more, I need to obviously look at the goals I need to achieve, and I hope that answers the question that you asked me.
Do you have to join a gym to reach your goals?
This is something that, to be fair, let me just move the camera here so Ben's within this. This is something that obviously a lot of people ask, and I don't know what year it was. I remember having my boot camp very, very many years ago, and I still have. But when I first started boot camps, I don't think there was a lot of boot camps around, to be fair. But put it this way, there was something like along the lines that training outside is better, or training inside is better, or training in a garage is better, or training in a bodybuilding gym is better. There's no such thing as better place to train. What I do think is if your goal depends on you, because everyone's different. This is why sometimes I love doing these videos and explain things to you guys, but you are all individuals. Ben's an individual, I'm an individual, you are an individual, millions of people out there, everyone's an individual. It's almost like a diamond, okay? And I explained this in another video of mine. So we all have different goals. Now, it's very silly for people to just go and read a magazine or watch a YouTube video and go, right, that's what I need to do. But it may not be the criteria that you need to achieve. So it might be completely silly to actually look at one specific way of training. So do you need to join the gym? Now, I don't know. It depends on your goal. So if your goal is to say run, okay, and you've got a park outside and you want to get a bit fitter, maybe joining the gym I don't think is a good idea because you can just run outside, okay? Now, if it's snowing outside all the time and you want to run and you can't run outside, maybe joining the gym is fantastic. Now, if you want to build muscle, you can't build muscle really outside in the park, can you? Really, let's be honest. So you got to join the gym. Now, if you want to do CrossFit or you want to be more functional, yes, you can do outside, but you need barbells and kettlebells, and so you got to join the gym. So it all depends, you know, what you really want to achieve. But I personally, obviously, will always join the gym. Being a trainer, I love the gym. For me, the gym is my church, and it sounds quite quirky. I love the environment of a great gym. I love the environment of people training. I love the buzz of people achieving results. I love what people say when they're getting in there, and what people say that need to get in there. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't, even if my goal was to run, for instance, I'd still join the gym because I think it's great, because it's the atmosphere that makes everything really. Because if you go to the park, yes, you've got beautiful fresh air, you've got trees, but there isn't the same environment at the gym. So they all both got different sort of great results, but when it comes to building a physique, I'd definitely say the gym's the power.
Is there a new challenge you're going to set yourself this year in the gym? There's a new exercise, new type of training?
For me, okay, yeah, because I'm competing this year. Yeah, it's this year now. Yeah, I'm going to be hopefully competing this year, probably to September, October. But I've got photo shoots every 3 months, so I'm basically got to be, and if you like, pre-contest sort of like shape. Maybe, when I say maybe, I mean every 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks I'm going to be in that sort of like contest sort of shape. So I'm going to be very much so dieting throughout the year. In terms of exercises, what I'll do different, I'm not going to do much difference. The only thing I'm going to probably do slightly different is the intensity. So I'm going to minimize the time I'm in the gym, which is probably from an hour, I'm going to be down to about 35-40 minutes, high intensity, and do a little bit more cardio, fat burning cardio, not cardio from a point of view of running loads.
Okay, so in terms of, you just brought your weight, you can do contest. What sort of training is from a normal sort of training do differently?
In terms of pre-contest?
Yeah, I know, so you up the cardio and everything.
Yeah, obviously diets is basically everything's different. From a pre-contest diet, diet's completely different. Obviously the training is different because obviously not building any muscle, you're just cutting. You basically balancing your body and you're sculpting your body, if you like. You've got to do a lot more abs because your abs are a massive part of your physique. And I do a lot of isolation movements, cut down the podages I'm lifting because obviously when you're dieting you become a little weaker. Although I don't see much difference in me, I just find it if I start lifting a lot heavier weight while I'm dieting, I get injured very quickly. I've been nursing an injury I've had on my elbow for about a year now, but because I'm dieting at the moment I really feel it sometimes, especially when I do back. But nothing really changes apart from intensity, calories, and cardio.
What about someone looking to get into contests?
Pre-contest.
How would they do that? Get involved?
Obviously, first and foremost, obviously you've got to get your physique right in terms of, obviously you've got to have the structure there. Secondly, you need to ask yourself whether you want to do fitness modeling, muscle modeling, depending on how big you are, how small you are, or what your body structure is. And thirdly, you'll be obviously, what is your diet like, what is your training like, and basically build a foundation from there. But I believe anyone can do it. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I'm no better than anyone else out there. So I managed to do it, and I'm sure you guys can do it too.
I think that's a wrap.
Okay, cool. So basically this is us for today. So what we're going to do in this show, we basically try to answer questions that a lot of people probably have out there, and Ben and Ahmed try to help us to obviously get those questions sorted for you guys. So with all that said, guys, you know I'm obviously a personal trainer, strength and conditioning coach, psychologist, and also football coach and an NLP coach. So I'm here to help you guys become your greatest versions while making me and all of us become our greatest versions. So with all that said, guys, find us on Instagram, Carlos Trainer 10, on YouTube, Carlos Trainer. With obviously we've grown, we've got almost 600 videos now. I checked the other day, I thought, wow, I couldn't believe it. If you actually seen my first videos I did, check it out. Honestly, joke, I still actually laugh at myself. But you know what? They've made me, although I think these videos are not brilliant, I'm growing, I'm trying to get better every single day, but there is slightly improved. So thank you for watching. And with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, have a beautiful day. Take care.